Good day, members of the board. I am Annalie Majalim, the Corporate Communications Manager. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to present today. To start off my presentation today, I would like to mention that in today's digital age, communication plays a critical role in organizational success as it ensures clarity, coordination, and effective execution of strategies. However, as our organization continues to undergo rapid digital transformation, communication has become more complex, leading to new challenges that must be addressed. Recent internal audits and employees' feedback have highlighted several critical communication challenges that require immediate attention. Therefore, today I would like to present a proposal for the Strategic Workplace Communication Enhancement Program aimed at strengthening communication practices, improving employees' well-being, and enhancing overall organizational productivity. Before we dive in further into the program, I would like to discuss about the four major communication challenges that were identified from the recent internal audits and employee feedback. Firstly, there is inconsistent messaging from management. This occurs when information is shared across multiple platforms such as emails, messaging apps, and virtual meetings. With no standardized communication approach, employees often receive mixed messages, which can lead to confusion and misinterpretation as information is scattered across different channels. Secondly, there are ineffective virtual meetings. This occurs when meetings conducted without clear agendas, defined objectives, and proper facilitation. In many cases, meetings become too lengthy and stray away from the main agenda by including unrelated discussions. In addition, there is often a lack of engagement as employees are not encouraged to provide feedback or participate actively, and there is no clear person responsible for recording minutes meeting. As a result, employees experience what is commonly known as Zoom fatigue, leading to reduced participation, wasted time, and lower overall productivity. Thirdly, there is a decline in employee morale. This happens when communication is unclear, there is little feedback, and expectations from management are not consistent. In many cases, employees are unsure about their roles, responsibilities, or what is expected from them. In addition, when employees do not receive enough recognition or support, they may feel undervalued by the organization. As a result, their motivation decreases and they become less engaged at work. Finally, there are strained interdepartmental relationships. This happens when departments work separately, especially in remote or digital work where teams do not interact much. Sometimes communication between departments is not clear or is delayed, which causes misunderstandings and poor coordination. As a result, teamwork becomes weaker, conflicts may happen, and overall work becomes less efficient. To address these challenges, I would like to propose a strategic workplace communication enhancement program. This program is targeted specifically for middle managers and team leaders. They play an important role in the organization as they act as a link between top and senior management as well as the employees. In other words, they act as communication gatekeepers. Middle managers and team leaders receive information from top management and pass it down to their teams. If the message is not clear or consistent in this level, it will affect the entire organization. Therefore, this training program will focus on improving how messages are delivered, understood, and shared within the organization. By strengthening communication at the management level, we can ensure better clarity, alignment, and teamwork across the organization. Now, let's move on with our first activity in the training program. The first activity is called Clear Communication Training. In this session, participants will learn how to communicate clearly, use consistent language, and deliver messages in a structured way. They will also be trained to use a single communication platform to ensure that all employees receive accurate, consistent, and timely information. This helps to avoid information being scattered across different platforms. In addition, participants will learn how to organize messages properly so that important information is easy to understand and follow. Overall, this activity aims to improve communications clarity, reduce confusion, and eliminate duplicate messages within the organization. The second activity is called Effective Meeting Training. This session aims to improve how meetings are conducted in the organization. Participants will learn how to set clear agendas, define meeting objectives, and manage time properly to keep meetings focused. They will also be trained to use simple visual aids such as slides or checklists so that employees can clearly follow the agenda and key points. Participants will also be introduced to simple AI tools such as Zoom AI or Microsoft Teams, which can automatically summarize meetings and generate meeting notes. This ensures that important information is clearly recorded and easily shared with all the employees. In addition, participants will learn how to encourage employee participation by asking for feedback and creating more interactive discussions. Overall, this activity aims to make meetings more organized, engaging, and productive while reducing time wastage and confusion. The third activity is called Cross-Team Communication Workshop. This activity is important because many of the communication issues in the organization come from poor coordination between departments. When teams do not communicate well, it leads to misunderstandings, delays, and duplicated work. This session focuses on improving communication between different departments to ensure smoother coordination and better teamwork. Participants will also learn how to share information clearly across teams and avoid misunderstandings. They will also be guided on how to respond professionally and solve communication issues in a calm and effective way. In addition, simple group activities will be included where participants work together to complete tasks. This helps them understand different roles and improve coordination between departments. By strengthening communication between departments, this activity can reduce errors, improve efficiency, and support better overall organizational performance. Now, let's move on with the program timeline, approach, and budget. To ensure smooth implementation, the program will be carried out over a period of 3 months. In the first month, we will focus on planning, preparation, and selecting participants. In the second month, the training sessions and workshops will be conducted. In the third month, we will conduct an initial evaluation by collecting feedback and observing early improvements in communication. While long-term results may require more time, this allows us to assess the effectiveness of the program and make necessary improvements. A more comprehensive evaluation will be conducted after 6 months to measure long-term impact. In terms of the delivery method of the program will adopt a hybrid approach combining both online and face-to-face sessions. Online sessions will be used for topics such as communication tools and meeting management as they are more flexible and cost-effective. Face-to-face sessions will be used for activities such as teamwork and communication workshops as they allow better interaction, discussion, and engagement among participants. For the budget, we estimate the budget for this program to be approximately RM 5,000 to RM 8,000. These estimates includes facilitated fees for the training sessions, training materials such as slides and handouts, digital tools or software support, and also a venue or logistic for the physical sessions. The budget is kept within this range because the program is simple and practical and does not require expensive equipment or large setup. To measure the effectiveness of this program, we will compare communication practices before and after the training. Firstly, participants will complete a short survey before and after the training to assess improvements in communication clarity and understanding. Secondly, we will review selected meetings before and after the training to see if there are improvements in having clear agendas, better participation, and proper meeting minutes. Thirdly, we will compare the number of communication issues reported, such as repeated messages, misunderstandings, or need for clarification, to see if these have reduced after the training. These comparisons will help us clearly identify whether the program has improved communication within the organization. Overall, this program is expected to improve communication, increase employee engagement, and enhance teamwork within organization. In conclusion, effective communication is essential for organizational success, especially in today's digital working environment. Therefore, I would like to seek the board's approval to proceed with the implementation of this program. Thank you for your time and consideration.